Oh, what the?
The Christian rock is currently facing severe controversy despite being incarcerated. This time, she is facing serious charges. Bhad Bhabie's baby daddy, after a rough Bhabie revealed his actions of touching her to people who haven't been paying attention. In addition to drawing attention to their connection, Bhabie recently revealed some unsettling images and videos of Levin physically abusing her. This stunning revelation has also brought Chrisean into the picture, even though they are both in jail. Today's video will break down all the intricacies of this ongoing saga, so sit back and enjoy as we deconstruct everything you need to know about this explosive scenario and why it's hot right now. Chrisean didn't hesitate to wade into the fray and publicly voice her support for evil Bhabie. For what purpose are you recording? Escape unharmed, get off alive. You have no power over me, I say. Leave now, why not leave while still alive? Leave now while you're still alive. Escape unharmed, follow your desires, bro. Let me begin by providing you with some background on Christian Rock's current circumstances. Christian is incarcerated and awaiting trial at this time, but she is still making news. Renowned for her liaison with Blueface, the rapper Christian has a history of getting into trouble for getting into public altercations, and her reputation for getting into physical altercations has followed her even to prison. But let's move our attention to Bhad Bhabie and her relationship with Levin. Bhad Bhabie gained notoriety for her Cash Me Outside appearance on Dr. Phil, but she and Levin haven't had a smooth relationship for a while. Their relationship gained attention a few months ago when a video of them fighting in a restaurant went viral. Many speculated that their relationship was destined to fail after this episode. Fast forward to the latest occurrences that gave rise to the current drama. This brave move to share her story has not only highlighted the issues in her relationship, but also brought Chrisean Rock into the mix as she publicly showed her support for bad boy Levin. Bhad Bhabie went to social media to expose Levin for physically abusing her. She posted a series of videos and pictures that shocked her followers. So, Bhabie, what specifically did the awful Bhabie post on social media? It all began with a string of unsettling posts in which she revealed the physical abuse she had received from Levin. In the first video, Bhabie is seen lying on the ground while Lon kicks and hits her. This was followed by a number of photos that showed her face bruised and swollen, with a nasty black eye that was clearly visible. However, Bhabie didn't stop there. She also shared lengthy statements detailing the abuse she had suffered and her decision to finally leave Levin. She also disclosed that, despite their breakup in May, Levin had persisted in harassing and abusing her, saying, "This man thinks he's going to take my daughter from me. We haven't been together since May." In a previous post, Bhabie disclosed her feelings for Levin and the emotions surrounding their relationship. She said that she loved him more than she loved herself, which made the situation even more tragic despite the abuse. She also mentioned that Levin was seeking help for his violent tendencies and that she hoped he would change. In her post, Bhabie wrote, "I love that man more than I love myself, and it's honestly really sad, but unfortunately this is real life. I know that leaving is the easy option, but it's not something that happens this extreme very often. Nevertheless, Levin has a problem and will receive the assistance he needs right now. There is no room for mistakes, and he knows that now as soon as possible." After Bhabie revealed these details, the internet was ablaze with responses from people who sympathized with her, encouraged her to persevere. But not everyone was totally supportive. Many Black women found it difficult to unite in the face of injustice. Bhabie's divisive prior remarks on African American women. For those who may not recall, Bhabie has a history of saying offensive things about Black women and Black culture. Her most notorious remarks, "Who the f wants to be Black?" coupled with her ongoing appropriation of Black culture, have strained relations with the Black community in recent years. Many Black women are reluctant to sympathize with her because of her behavior, yet despite their well-known personalities, many people are unaware of Chrisean Rock's association with terrible Bhabie. The two have been able to maintain their connection in private. Their close bond is based on their common experiences with public scrutiny and wild relationships, as well as their mutual understanding of one another. It is most likely because of their tight bond that Christian leap to terrible because I'm not a man. I try to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, can I?" I know what you're making me talk about that I don't want to talk about, despite being incarcerated. Bobby's defense is that even from behind bars, you can't really trust certain people that do help you. Christian Rock discovered a method to encourage Bhad using a contraband phone. Bhabie posted a message on Twitter naming evil people to show her support. Chrisean expressed her support with prayer hands and a crying eye emoji. Given her history of aggressive behavior and her willingness to physically confront problems head-on, many believe that Christian would have taken more direct action against Levin. Some fans even speculated that Christian might have confronted or even physically retaliated against him, defending her friend in a more tangible way to understand Chrisean Rock's actions and motivations. This tweet did not go unnoticed. Examining her past is crucial, particularly her friendship with rapper Blueface. Their partnership has not been easy, as seen by their frequent fights in public and their domestic abuse incidents. Both parties have shared recordings and accounts of their arguments on social media, putting the poison in their relationship on full display. One of the more well-known instances featured Christian physically assaulting Blueface in the street, hitting her to the ground, and this was just one of their several public altercations. Christian's glass-throwing episode against Blueface following their dispute over his Instagram live session was another noteworthy incident. The normalization of the couple's toxic behavior on social media has been alarming because they have continued to stay together despite these violent episodes and frequently share their relationship with the public as if it were normal. By regularly sharing their arguments and reconciliations online, they have sent a message that such behavior is acceptable or even entertaining. This has had a troubling impact, especially on young fans who look up to them. Equating a horrible Chrisean circumstance with some startling parallels can be seen in Bhabie's current situation. Both women have experienced physical abuse at the hands of their partners in abusive relationships. This common experience perhaps makes Christian more inclined to defend wrongdoing. Bhabie has experienced similar maltreatment. Christian most likely thinks poorly of herself. Bhabie is driven to help her buddy during this trying moment, but Christian's choice to stand up for Bhad Bhabie encounters criticism. While it's admirable that she's defending her friend and offering her support, considering Christian's own history of encouraging and participating in harmful behavior, how one acts with a Blueface, some people wonder if she is the best person to offer assistance in this circumstance.